要听话乖啊！妈妈，我真的好想你。想你了乖，妈妈给他打怪兽来乖宝，等下病毒战胜了之后，妈妈就回去了啊。妈妈，你要听话乖啊！妈妈这场战役打赢了，妈妈一定回去好好陪你啊。
So we wanted to hear what life is currently like in Wuhan, the Chinese city at the very heart of the coronavirus crisis, from an international student studying there, considering the sensitive situation in China right now, and as he's close to finishing his PhD at a university in Wuhan, we'd rather not jeopardize his safety or studies by revealing his full identity or showing his face. M, as I'll be referring to him, has lived in Wuhan for the past 3 years or so. His school has also warned international students about giving such interviews, so we are treating this as sensitively as possible as we want to protect his identity. So we're joined live by M, a student still living in Wuhan. M, thanks for joining us. Firstly, how are you feeling? Is your health okay?
Good morning, Mark. Thank you very much. I'm very healthy and safe, but restricted to my room. So I'll say for now I am very okay physically, but mentally maybe I'm not that okay because of the emotional stress that comes with being restricted to your room.
Yeah, it must be very tough indeed, but we're glad to hear that you're physically okay. We've all been seeing pictures and video of Wuhan looking like a ghost town, a city on lockdown, which of course it is. What have you been doing to pass the time? And generally, what's the atmosphere like in the city?
So generally, the city, as you said, is like a ghost city now, unlike the Wuhan we know, which is very vibrant. Nobody is outside because we're all afraid. Despite even the lockdown, we are afraid of being infected when we go out. So we are all in our rooms. I am basically in my room sleeping and sometimes chatting with my friends through WeChat and also monitoring international media. So basically that is it. We can't study, we can't do anything. We don't have the mental strength to study.
Are you allowed to leave the house then, even for a brief period of time, if you need to get the basic necessities, food, water, toiletries, etc.?
Yeah, we are allowed to do so, but then you need to tell authorities what you're going to do. They have to query you. So you only go out when it is necessary. And when you're going out, you have to show your ID and they screen you. And when you're coming in also, they screen you. So that is the only way we are allowed to go out. But even when you're walking around the campus, the security people ask you why you are outside. You're supposed to be in your room. So that is basically the life in Wuhan. And I've been outside on 2 occasions to buy basic necessities. But when you go outside, you see no cars or no motorbikes. The streets are empty and the supermarkets are also basically empty. But that is beginning to change right now. It's beginning to change right now as the people are now coming out. I think it's going to be difficult to enforce the restrictions from now onwards.
Yeah, it's tough to force people to stay indoors for days or weeks on end, and it must be eerie to live in a city which has a population roughly the size of New York that's basically empty. But